what am I doing? Wrong button. Let's do a couple of laps of warm up, I think. Well, that's not going to start, is it? I might as well wait till the proper time opens now anyway. I need to dust my wheel. Morning, first watcher, whoever you are. I had a terrible day with this yesterday, and got quite angry with it. Mr. Llewellyn. What's the dealio with the what am I going to say? Strategy. That's the word I'm grasping for this morning with this one. Oh, I forgot to turn the cones off. For a start, I'm on the wrong tyres for qualifying, so I probably want to abandon these. Alright, let's exit out of that. Also, I think I've broken my headset, which is a bit annoying.
If you are starting mid-pack back, I would run. The mediums won the first stint, because you might not get clean air to use the softs to there.
Fair enough. I kind of always prefer finishing on the softer tyre anyway. I'm just going to turn my headset off and on again. Yeah, that's better. I've got another set of headphones that are so reliant on software that even the volume control is software. And so when they get a bit buggy, I can't turn them up and down. Right. Proper tyres. Cones off. Yeah, so your strategy thing makes perfect sense. I would, yeah, definitely rather start on the mediums and then work up to the softs later. It's going to be interesting what this is going to be like in a C lobby. It's probably going to be a bit carnage, I imagine. can't remember any of my braking points on these tyres. I braked far too early. Oop, a bit wide there. Oh, I'm just going to use this quali session as a familiarisation session, because I think my quali time was alright at the 1:30.16. It's not awful. Can't remember when I did that a couple of days ago. So I think I'll just use these 10 minutes to remind myself.
Just try and stay out the way. Even in the S lobby I was in, people were treating it as a 5-lap race, so I picked up some places for people.
Yeah, that's true. It's the last few days of doing race B has been a bit of a disaster, really. I had some really good races, but it was too easy to pick up penalties. So like on one race, coming into the second, I can't remember the names of the blooming corners, but the second chicane, and I was lining up down the inside, and I bailed because I wasn't going to make it work, so I tucked in behind the guy who was also going for the outside line, just to kind of keep out of the way, really. And then he just stomped on the brakes super early, and I had nowhere to go, so I went up the back of him, and I got a 3-second penalty. And I was so close to him, I couldn't avoid him. And I wasn't quick enough on the brake pedal, and of course I punted him into the coned off area, and so I got a 4-second penalty for pushing him off the track. But
All that.
yeah, I think he didn't do it on purpose, but it's those times it's annoying when the penalty system doesn't realise that he was so close there's nothing you could do. You know, that's the definition of a racing incident, that is. I could definitely brake a bit later there. Bit late there.
It has to be overly strict, otherwise imagine the bumper cars it would turn I2 if people weren't actively trying to avoid contact so much.
That is true. It did used to be.
It's always going to be a tricky day to work out fairly.
It did used to be better. They tweaked it and made it worse. Oh, grass.
Thing.
Oh, I just set a new qualifying time. Oh, that was alright. What was your qualifying time? Can you remember? I bet it's like a 1:30 something, isn't it?
One minute and 30.7 seconds.
Yeah, that's a bit handy. Whoa, so much understeer. Drifto! Getting a bit scruffy now. Wow. drink some coffee. Oh, 3/10 off your quality time, I'll take, well, 3 and a bit tenths, I'll take that. Only just, my optimal's still at only slightly quicker. Oh, let's see where that puts us. So at the moment my SR and DR are terrible. My SR is 22. 22! Almost back down to the depths of when I dropped all the way down to an E again recently, which was depressing. Yeah, my DR is 13,000 something, 13,000. It's the lowest it's been in a while. It's consistency I can't seem to get. I'll do well for a bit, and then I'll have a couple of terrible days, and my scores will all plummet. And then I have to battle to get them back up again. Then I have a couple of bad days, and it all goes horribly wrong again. Whereas when I look at your graph, it just goes up, 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 and I think that's consistency. I think I have a bad habit of having one bad race and then getting annoyed and then trying too hard to fix the problem, whereas I should probably just turn it off and go away and do something different for a bit. Right. I was going to ask you, I don't know if you're still here, James, but is this a fuel saving race? I'm guessing not. I can't remember. I'll just go for it. I'll just burn some fuel at the beginning and see what happens. Oh no. I'm going to have to basically win this. Otherwise my DR is going to go down. Ha! Typical. Oh well. I need to pick some circuits for Thursday night's GT86 racing as well. Right, we're on the softs. Good, everyone else seems to be, there's lots of people on mediums. So not make the mistake I made on Thursday, which was making a really late decision to pit for a tyre change in a different race series, and then managed to crash into the wall because I made such a late decision that I didn't quite make the pit entry and managed to spanner myself into the wall, which was super embarrassing. Hilarious. try and avoid any carnage on turn 1. Well, he was far too conservative through there. Oh no, I've just given it back. I better. Have I got a limits penalty there? Oh, Jesus Christ, Nicholas. I took the piss out of him for being too cautious, and then I managed to be overly enthusiastic and fudge it up. Well, it's a long race. Oh, that better not be another penalty. He was so slow into there. I wonder if he's on the mediums. It must be. Well, we've got a good lead over the guys. Oh, he's got a penalty. Oh, I think I might be the only soft runner at the front here. So I think I need to make this stint work. Not sure I've ever lapped someone in a daily race before. There we go. Sorry, I've been a bit quiet if anyone's watching. I can't tell. It's the concentration, that is. That was a terrible lap. Where are we? Lap 6. Interesting. They look like they might have. Looks like they might have pitted. Right, these tyres are definitely going off. But we're still... I mean, for me, the thing is, I'm still stretching a lead out onto the guys behind. So all the while I'm still stretching my lead. Oh, I wasn't then. That's driver error, that was. I wonder if it's time for the mediums. What do we reckon? Oh yeah, come on, let's do it. Whew. That was a bit of a twitchy moment. Right, so how many laps have we got? 4 including this, 5 including this one we're on. So I mean, yeah, that's a bit earlier on the brakes. It's been a little bit scruffy here, but that's just... Don't need to set the world on fire with my pace now, because I've got a 17-second lead. And with not a huge number of laps to go, just need to keep a good consistent pace, not make any mistakes. That's the key here, no mistakes. 17-second advantage is a nice one to have. But still got 3 laps to go. Well, missed the apex by about 2 miles. That was a little semi-spin there. Thought I was nearly up to a 20-second lead, but I was saying that. Still 19 seconds. Right, 2 laps to go. Oh, really? Oh, I don't want to cry about that too much. a bit annoying though. I think it's probably going to lose me my 20-second lead, which would have been probably the biggest winning margin I have ever had. Yeah. I don't even win very often, so. Now, if anyone's watching this, that's probably been quite a boring race so far. I thought the last lap was the last lap. I've lost count. Right. Now we're on to the last lap. A little bit deep in there. Well, I would say that is an absolutely crushing victory. That is the most dominant I've ever been in a race online, ever. I don't really know how that happened. I mean, I only made a couple of very small mistakes, which were pretty consistent laps, but happy with that. Still can't believe I picked up a flipping track limits penalty twice. 2 penalties as well, so it could have been almost 30 seconds in the lead, I think. We've got a few people who didn't change their tyres to the right compound. I think this was a bit of a, I guess, yeah, I think this lobby probably explains my winning, because I'm down to a C rating in the SR. There was quite a few B-rated drivers though, but a lot of, yeah, at the end of the week, shouldn't be getting 1 minute penalties for not changing tyre compounds. That's just silly. So the guy in the Viper who was first, who was poled, came second. Wow, that was a good race for everyone, actually. I mean, you look at that, the SRs for everyone went up, so it's obviously a very clean race. That was good fun. When's the next one? 12:10. Did it say 12:10? Oh no, 12 o'clock. Oh, 3 minutes time. Alright, oh. Let's go again. And a B lobby, this is unlikely to be as straightforward as that last one was. Yeah, let's see what we can get in this one. Oh, I forgot to save the replay of that last one, never mind. Wow, so it's a pretty quiet race really, isn't it? First lap I think took the lead, and then after that it was just all the way to the flag. So not very exciting for anyone watching on the stream. Hopefully this race will be a bit more exciting, but equally as beneficial to my scores and whatnot. Do like Interlagos, good circuit. It's where I did actually my first ever daily race win was at Interlagos in the Aston Group 3. So the Aston boys done good. Wish they'd change the music on Gran Turismo occasionally. About that in an update, add some new music, because I'm so bored of the music that's on this. But silence is worse. And I don't have Spotify. Plus if you use your own music, I think it kills your streaming because content matching, blah. If anyone's wondering what that is a cat made of something and a knitted flower that my wife likes. It's a cushion on our sofa. No, so I don't actually have a flower just stuck on my shoulder. That's kind of what it looks like, though, doesn't it? That other one that's supposed to be a penguin. It's basically just square. My name chatter must be so exciting. Well, this is a marked difference from the previous race where we were second on the grid and, you know, everyone else was considerably slower, and now we're 10th on the grid and there's quite a lot of very quick people in front. Yeah, so I reckon start on the mediums. Did I get 7 laps out of those softs? They're still making good pace. Alright, yeah, we'll start on the mediums. And we'll go to go to end of lap 7. That'll give us 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So end of lap 7, we'll pit for the softs. I think that's the plan. It's an interesting lobby. It's like B's, a couple of D's, and then a chunk of E's at the end. On the old DR, the SRs will be. So could be an interesting race. Right, yeah. So we're going to go for the mediums. We'll change to the softs at the end of lap 7. I don't really know where we're going to target. Let's say top 8 would be nice. Top 8 would be good, and then just try and stay out of people's way, not get caught up in any shenanigans. Wish they did coloured tyres in this like they do in F1. It'd be really cool then to be able to see what strategy your other drivers around you are on, because then you'd be able to know whether just to let, if they're on softs and they're behind you, just let them go, whereas if they were on mediums you'd know to fight them. And then, you know, in real life you'd have a pit crew and they'd know what your opponents were running. Right, let's do this. Aston's so good off the line, off the rolling start. If you get the gear changes right, it's just super quick. Well, he's going down the inside. Do you know what? I'm not going to fight him. I don't want a penalty, and I reckon he's on the softs because he is gone. We'll just run our own race to start with. We can keep up with this little gaggle, because we don't know what tyres they're running, but if we can keep up with this little gaggle, that'd be good. It's a long race, but it's getting pretty frantic already up here. Oh, come on, no way! Really? I was just holding my line. Ugh. Alright, well, that is ridiculous. But what can you do? I'm just going to have to tough it out. Let's just try and stay with this pack, but not get involved in a squabble, because I don't want any more frickin' penalties. Honestly, that is so infuriating. I was literally just holding on to my line. Didn't push him out wide. In fact, if anything, I was dragging myself towards the inside to try and keep out of the way. It just drove into me. Right, I'm not going to defend too hard. Pretty sure this guy's on soft, so I'm just going to let him go. Oh my god, what is going on here? There is some rank silliness going on. "12 seconds of penalties? What are you doing, mate?" Oh. Well, I am better off staying out of this. "16 seconds of penalties. That guy is a lunatic." Right. Just need to keep it out of that guy's way until the penalty line, and then there'll be nothing to worry about. But he's a absolute maniac. I'm assuming he just quit then. It'll be interesting to see on the replay whether that was the guy that was the one that resulted in my penalty. I'll have to look that up at the end. But, the guys in the lead have understandably rocketed off. They're well out of it. Fair play to them. I think they're in a good position. They were well out of that absolute cluster. What's it? That was ridiculous. I think I made the right decision just to back out of that ridiculous pack for a bit and let them crack on. Oh, too deep there. Concentrate, Nicholas. Right, 2 more laps on these bad boys, and then we'll get the Aston boys to pop on some softs. And we'll see where that gets us in this race. Got no idea what tyres the guy behind's on. I'm going to assume he's also on the mediums because we seem to be pace for pace. Although he could be on one softs by now, but well, the guys in front, he's gone on to some mediums. And he's a full stop in front. Oh, missed the apex by about 3 miles. Right, now we see what's really going on, I think. Let's get in the pits, let's get those softies on. Do not refuel. Interesting. Who, where, what? Right, well, we come back out in third. Right, let's get these. Let's get these bad boys heated up. Let's keep that. I think it's a Supra behind us, isn't it? Let's keep that. See if we can turn this into a podium. Mustn't use too much of that green. Must remember not too much of the green. Right, where are we? So we're 11 seconds off second. Let's be honest. We're not going to catch them. Not unless they make a hideous mistake. Second is well and truly out of the picture. This is going to make a great YouTube video though, because there's plenty of idiots and it's actually been quite a good race. Although, yeah, I mean, there's not been much action now, has there? But we'll see. Alright, what I said about catching second, I might have been wrong. I think second's now on the mediums. Oh, do you know what he could have done? He could have re-pitted when he had a 10-second lead and got rid of the mediums and gone back onto the softs. And the soft advantage is starting to fade now. As they start to wear, they get more in line with the mediums, and you start to not be able to get the lap time out of. I think catching second, maybe. Taking him, not so sure. No, I don't want to do anything silly, because right now running quite a comfortable podium position. We've got 2 full laps to go. Give him some lights, let him know we're there. he's really struggling on those tyres, isn't he? Oh, I think. Where's he gone? Oh, this guy's good. I don't mind if I... Well, I'm going to watch out for the Supra behind, because he is... He's hungry for my podium. Whoa. Yes! Yes! Ah, 12th to second. I will definitely take that. That was an awesome race. Woohoo! Yes, mate, that was wicked. Was it 12th? Might have been 10th, I don't know. But anyway, it was outside of the top 10, or just within the top 10 to second.
Great success.
Yes, great success. I feel hot, sweaty and stressed after that. That was probably one of the best daily races I've ever had. That was amazing. I feel like I need a glass of wine now. Spray me with champagne. Did you watch all of that, Liam, or did you just come in at the end? That's what she said. Ah, 10th to second. That was a great battle with the guy in third as well. Who's that? Oh, he's left the room. I'll save the replay of that one.
Right at the end. I'll rewatch. Sounds like a good one.
Yeah, it was good. Started 10th, got a 2-second penalty for basically just trying to hold my line while a load of people were being idiots. And then sort of the first third, the bunch in front went mental, and there was a guy with a 20-second penalty because he was just ramming people off. And I was having to try and keep out their way. Kind of got through them, then they got back past me again, and I thought I'd just leave them alone and let them fight. And then they all started taking each other off, and then I managed to clear them. Had a battle with the Supra for a few laps, and then got past him, and then pitted, and then he was on my tail. Then caught up with that guy, and then passed him on the, well, basically the last corner. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think I might do a proper YouTube video of that one with you know, bit of replay footage and some commentary. I think that's definitely worthy of it. Something to do later on today. Right, I think. Oh, shall I have one more go? It's tempting. What time? 12:30. Yeah, what the hell? let's go for 3. But I do need to go and use the little boy's room first. Looks like I've got time to make a drink as well, so I'll quickly do one of those. It's funny how the old DR works. I went from 10th to 2nd, and I only got 1,000 bump in DR, which was pretty much the same as I got in the previous race and going 2nd to 1st. But actually in that race my SR went up a reasonable amount, despite the fact that I got a penalty for ramming someone off the circuit. Have coffee, we'll race virtual car.
It's all to do with the expectation for you based on your rankings vis the people you beat.
Yeah, I guess. You seen James's graph in the Discord stats chat? It's mental. Just goes. I was saying earlier, I don't think he's still watching, but I think I don't think he was watching at the time. But I was saying I think that's all down to consistency. Like he consistently finishes well.
It's disgusting.
Yes, it is that. Yes, but he consistently finishes well and makes few mistakes, which is a lesson to us all. Whereas mine, you can just see where I basically have a bad day and then get in the spiral of doom where I just get angry, and then when I race angry, I just make stupid mistakes and it all just goes horribly wrong. I should learn that if I have a bad race and I'm annoyed, to just turn it off and go and do something else, which is what I actually ended up doing yesterday. I ended up playing a bit of Battlefield 1, which I haven't played since I had my old fat PS4. It looks pretty awesome on the PS5 for what is a previous gen game. It would have looked the same on the PS4 Pro, but I never played it on the Pro. But anyway, 16th. Oh, crikey. So yeah, be starting on the mediums then, and what are we on? Yeah, start on the mediums. Same strategy as the previous race. Run it till the end of lap 7, pit at the end of lap 7.
I'm hoping to learn from his example. He's so in control of his race.
It's sickening. I have to say, I have never sprinted against James, but we did. There was at least one year when he was doing the auto solos in his Mark 1 MX5, the red one that he races on Thursdays when we do the MX5 stuff. And I think he won the auto solo championship that year, and he was miles in front of everyone. I think I need to. Well, I was going to say maybe I should get him in the mini sprint and share the driving, but it's always really depressing when you lend your car to someone and then they beat you in it. There's nothing more humiliating than being beaten in your own car. My friend Nick did it to me in the MX5, and I had my supercharged MX5, did an auto solo, and he beat me by 2 points. In my own damn car. And the worst thing was when I reviewed the video footage on the GoPro, he kept turning around and going, "That's how you do it!" in my own GoPro footage, which I didn't find until about 3 days later. Man, I was annoyed. Anyway, what, 16th? Well, let's go for, see if we can sneak it into the top 10. That'd be a good result out of this, I reckon. I mean, there's some flipping quick people in here. 29.7. Uh, 17th, Stiggy Pop. That is an awesome name. Right. Stay out of the carnage. Finish top 10. Just run my own race. Seemed to work last time. Aston is so fast on a rolling start. Right, well, we made it around the first corner without death. Right, we'll take that. Right, it's already getting pretty scrappy up here. Go on, you go through, mate. Ooh. I reckon that Hyundai's on softs. Big slide. Well, we're where we started at the end of lap 1, and we haven't had a penalty, so that's a bonus. And we'll just hang out here and see what happens. Oh, just realised my wheel isn't buckled down. That wasn't going to help things. Oh. Well, this is all a bit punchy down here. No, no. Well, thanks, Mr. Citroen. I hope you didn't get a penalty for that, because that was been horribly undeserved. Oh, that's a pretty exciting few laps so far. Whew. Right, this guy's going to be out of the picture. Oh, he hit the inside of the wall behind there. That was pretty oh, bit deep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on softs. He can go. Oh no, that better not be a penalty. Shit! Ah! Oh, and then that was avoiding an accident. Oh, this has gone a little bit Pete Tong. A little bit Pete Tong. But never mind. Still quite a long race to go. And we're still 2 places higher than we started, but got no idea on who's on what sort of strategy. Oh, and I have completely lost my my rhythm. Come on, Nicholas, get it together. That's going to let that 911 go. Right, one more lap on these, and then we're going to go soft. See if we can recover from that last lap, which was pretty horrendous. That was a horrendous lap. Right, interestingly, a lot of people on some in front are going on mediums, some are going on softs. There's some paint swapping going on here. Oh, a bit too much into there. Come on, you go through, get out of the way. Oh well, we're back where we started. But I wasn't gonna get murder, death, killed. Well, nearly missed the pit lane. Right. What did he go? Oh, he's gone soft as well. Oh, I thought he was on soft, bugger. Oh well. Right. Oh, there's a fair few penalties up in front. Have I got one? Oh, that must have been the flipping pit lane entry.
But now you are speed.
Well, yeah, and I've obviously got a penalty for abusing the pit lane entry. This guy's pretty racy. Right, how long have we got? Oh, it's very confusing through the stops. Right, early on the brakes, because these two are going to have a tussle. No point fighting this guy because I'm going to have to take a penalty anyway. That was pretty tough. I was a bit worried that I was going to get a penalty doing that. That was a pretty hustly move, but he was defending hard, and I needed to get that place back basically. So I've only got 4 laps to go, and we're 1 down on where we started. We need to make up some places pretty quickly. Oh, he's pretty aggressive with his defending. Well, I can't imagine that anyone in front of us is due to make any kind of stop. So I think the best we can hope for is maybe 15th. If we can catch this guy. I don't know if we're quicker than him at the moment. I've not really been looking, but maybe a little. I think that's probably... I think this has got to be our target, hasn't it? 15th. But I don't know, it's pretty quick. I think we might just have to settle with where we are. Or just, you know, totally foul it up by running wide and probably picking up a track limits penalty. Yep. Well, it's been 2 good races today, and one, I'd class this one as decidedly average. Stupid penalties, as in my stupid driving got me penalties, not as in stupid penalties. So now I think we just go for a consolidation drive. We're 1 place up on where we started. I don't think we're going to get any higher, so we'll just focus on not screwing it up and bringing it home in 15th. That's the plan. We've had a couple of penalties, but at least they've only been track limit ones. At least we've not had any running into people penalties. I think I'm turning into that corner a bit too early. I think that's probably my problem, and I'm not paying enough attention. Yeah, so making silly mistakes like getting on the throttle too early there is not how we're gonna consolidate our rather rubbish 15th place. I've got 1 lap to go. Oh, come on. Wasn't concentrating and too busy looking at the splits, and nearly picked myself up another flipping penalty. See, this is why Formula 1 drivers are so good, because they can do all sorts of stuff while they're driving, whereas I can barely do anything. Person behind is closing a little bit quickly, so we need to keep this smooth. Oh my god, not like that. Well, that'll do. That's definitely the worst of the 3. What that's done to the old stats. Oh, so my SR went up, my DR went down by 1,000. Ouch. That seems a little bit harsh for finishing only 1 place higher than I started, but there we go. Alright, cool. Well, right, that's me done for now. The supermarket beckons. Catch you all later on, I guess. Thanks for watching.